Here for heat race number 1. I had a little bit of a snafu there with the YouTube side. Let me go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid for heat race number 1 really quick. It's going to be Michael Hackett starting on the pole, Nick Story in second, Logan Herbert third, Kenny Cudney in fourth, Ethan Bell's going to be fifth, Cameron Tuttle in sixth, Aaron seventh, Michael Swank eighth, Damian Ward ninth, and Nick Brundage in that number 10 spot as we look to go green flag here in heat race number 1. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2 is going to be Michael Hackett out front leading the way as they head into turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be Nick Story looking down low. Story going to look to the low side as they come out of turn number 4. Can't quite get it to stick as they come out of turn 4. Down the front straightaway. Looks like he's going to have to fall back in line. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. I need to put this heat line up. Let me go ahead and put that heat line up. Top 7 going to transfer as Hackett continues the lead as they come to complete lap number 1. Keeping it lean and green so far as they come down the back straightaway. Single file, except when you go back there to Damian Ward, I believe it is, as they come out of turn number 4. Is it Damian? It is Damian Ward looking up underneath Tuttle. He's currently in that number 7 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway looking for, 1 and 2, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file. Nope. Here comes Herbert looking down low. Herbert going to look to the low side as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Single file for the top 3 as Ethan Bill trying to look up underneath Cudney as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Sorry, guys. I was having issues with getting the stream up, so I am trying to fix a couple things while I'm doing this. What's up, Karen? What's up? As they head into turn number 1 and 2, stay in single file. Nope, we got one looking low. That's going to be Nick Story to the bottom side of Hackett. Hackett trying to hold it down on the outside as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Herbert. Battle out of turn number 4. They get 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be single file. Nope. Story's going to keep it down low. I thought he was going to have to fall back in line. Down into 3 and 4. He's going to send it in hard. Out of turn number 4. They're going to get that white flag. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they come out of turn number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. Story still down low. Can he pull off the upset? Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Out of turn number 4, drag race for the lead. It's going to be Hackett at the line. Story, Herbert, Bill, Cudney, Tuttle, and Ward going to the feature. Guys, I'm going to catch up on the chat in just a minute here. If you guys are sending anything, just trying to get the stream stuff updated. I got on a little late. I was having an issue. I was trying to do a vertical stream also on YouTube, and I've done it before, but it was trying to go vertical on all of it. So yeah. I don't know what's going on with Kick. Kick's being a little wonky. All right, they're going to line them up here for heat race number 2. We're going to get that starting lineup. Not tonight. Tomorrow if I do it. Diecast. I'll get caught up on all this chat here in just a minute. Let me go ahead and pop out my Kick chat. All right, we got that popped out there. And we're going to get ready for heat race number 2. It looks like we're going to have Raging Ray starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. It's going to be Trevin Lane in second. Nicholas Ham in that number 3 spot. Curtis Griffin in 4th. Going to be Caleb Durgan digging down low in that number 5 spot. Roundtree in 6th. Billy Roberts in the number 7 position. Logan Hickerson 8th. And Aaron Rockefeller in that number 9 spot. What's up, Reed? What's up, buddy? All right, they're going to give 1 to go at the line. 1 to go this time. I think it's 1 to go this time. Yeah, 1 to go this time by. I didn't think I missed it. I just had to make sure. As they come out of turn number 4, they're going to get that 1 to go at the line. 1 lap to go. as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Who's it going to be here tonight? Out of turn number 2, side by side. Raging Ray going to lead him to the green flag. Can he take the win here in heat race number 2? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Lane going to get in line. Griffin in that number 4 spot, digging on the high side, trying to take third away from Ham. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Durgan's got to get in line. He was trying to look low on Ham as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Raging Ray, Lane, Griffin, Ham, Durgan, Roundtree, and Roberts, your top 7 currently and into the feature. MDI-TV E-Dirt's most popular driving Logan Hickerson currently 1 spot out in the number 8 position. Out of turn number 4, looking for 2 laps complete here as they come out of turn number 4. Chiefs fan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I am not in a call. I am in my broadcast booth. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Raging Ray leading the way. Trevin Lane in second. Curtis Griffin in third as they come out of turn number 4. 3 laps complete. This one a little less exciting than the previous ones. Oh no, Roberts feeds Roundtree. Right rear, Hickerson going to get up underneath them. That's the battle for the final transfer spot as Ham is looking for that number 3 spot again as they come out of turn number 4. But we're watching the battle for 7th as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. I just totally stuttered. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, going to keep it side by side for that number 7 position right now. Hickerson's going to be in it. He's going to slide up the track, moves Roundtree 1 spot out. Roundtree going to cut down out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Roundtree going to try to dig up underneath that 98. Can't quite get there. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Raging Ray continues to lead. Here comes Durgan up underneath Ham out of turn number 4. Can't make the pass. He's got to get back in line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file 4. Now it is that point of the track state where it is single file racing. Real hard to pass, but I'll tell you what, we're going to get a concert here tonight. This track's going to get slick. It's going to get racy as they get 1 lap to go. Michael Holmes, thank you for the follow. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, keeping it single file. Ham trying to get a run up underneath Curtis. Can't quite get there. Through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in there. A little bump from Durgan. Knocks Ham up the track. Durgan's going to take that number 4 spot as Raging Ray, Trevin Lane, Curtis Griffin, Caleb Durgan, Nicholas Ham, Billy Roberts, and Logan Hickerson all go into the feature. All right, we're going to take the heat line down because we are only sending 1 person home here out of the B main. What's up, B Racing? What's up? What's up? All right, for the B main, the LCQ, your last chance. By the way, I will be posting on Facebook the points for Monday Night Mod, so make sure you guys are over on the Facebook. That is at MDITV now. I will be posting the points for this series probably shortly after this race with the updated points. All right, it's going to be Nick Brundage starting on the pole here in the LCQ. On the outside of him, starting in the number 2 spot, it's going to be Roundtree. Starting in third on the inside of row number 2, it's going to be Michael Swank in that number 27 with the... I always forget the number 18 of Aaron Rockefeller starting in 4th. Zach, thank you for the like. Going to be Aaron Langley rounding out the field in that number 14 in the 5th spot. 1 person going home here tonight. Everybody else, not too much. Everybody else going into the feature here tonight as they come out of into turn number 1 and 2. Who's it going to be here in the LCQ? All right, so Brundage going to start on the inside of row number 1 here on the pole. We're going to see how he does here. Roundtree had an unfortunate right rear incident in the heat race. He's going to start on the outside of the pole. He's looking to make sure he makes it in here. I'm not sure. Who do you guys think might not make this one? I know Langley's not normally a modified guy, And he is starting at the back of the field. This is top split official. Not very often. We don't do UMPs very often. All right, they got him stacked up 2 by 2. It's such a long pace lap here. As they come down the back straightaway, they got him stacked up once again. Brundage and Roundtree on that front row. When is Brundage going to fire him off? Leads him a little bit into turn number 3. Will he go early? He's waiting. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be all Brundage out front. Roundtree having to deal with Swank. Swank going to dig to the bottom side out of turn number 2. Drag races. We got a battle for the final transfer spot as Rockefeller gets into the wall down the back straightaway. Rockefeller's out in the number 18. Here comes Aaron Langley down to the bottom side. Yeah, good run, Ray. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Roundtree's going to keep it in that number 2 spot. Swank back to 3rd. Here comes Langley in that number 14. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file. Langley's going to blink out a little bit as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Brundage leading lap number 2. Let's go 9:16, says Brent. How about sports? I rarely do. Well, we got 358s and big blocks. And we rarely do 358s here, too. Down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. They just don't race well on iRacing. They don't race as well as they do in real life. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Drag race into 3. Swank going to send it up the track. He's going to take that number 2 spot. Here comes Langley looking down low for that number 3 position as they come down the back straightaway. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he runs a couple tracks. We got other guys that you might recognize in here in a minute. Brandon, thank you for the like over on Facebook as they come out of turn number 4. Battle for that number 3 spot. Rockefeller has caught the field, so he's back in the mix to try and transfer through. He's got 5 more laps to do it. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. One of these guys are not going to make tonight's feature. Who's your pick out in the chat? And I'm curious, how many of you guys going to Super Dirt Week here this week? Let me know in the chat as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Roundtree sends it in. Almost gives him the Nerf bar out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're back to single file as they get 3 laps to go at the line. 3 laps to go. Can Rockefeller race his way in? Here comes Langley up underneath Roundtree. Roundtree going to dig the outside. Roundtree gets bound up on the top. Here comes Rockefeller down low. Battle for the transfer spot. Rockefeller going to slide up the track. Parks it on his nose. We got, Roundtree gives them the push. They got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go down into 1 and 2. Here comes Roundtree back up underneath Rockefeller for that final transfer spot. Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Roundtree going to send it in. Slides up the track. Little bit of contact as they come out of turn number 4. White flag is out. Oh, I heard they got the big one this week. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Roundtree trying to race his way in. Rockefeller gets the outside wall down the back straightaway, but fights back on the outside. It's going to be Brundage, Swank, Langley, and Rockefeller going to the feature here tonight as Roundtree all F4s out of turn number 4. What's up, Barnhart? Why aren't you out there? Well, that one got excited. Probably tomorrow. Dirt track racing. These are all top split officials, Cody. It's a top split official. All right, let's get ready for tonight's main event. 50 laps here at Oswego. Will we get a little taste of what we're going to see later this week here at Super Dirt Week at Oswego? Oh, that sucks. It's going to be Michael Hackett starting on the pole here tonight. Raging Ray outside of him in that number 2 spot. Starting on the inside of row number 2, it's going to be Nick Story. Outside of him, starting in 4th, it's going to be Trevin Lane. Starting on the inside of row number 3, It's going to be Logan Herbert. Outside of him in the number 22, it's going to be Curtis Griffin. Starting on the inside of row number 4, it's going to be the number 14 of Ethan Bill. Outside of him, he needs no introduction here. It's going to be the loudmouth himself. In the number 7 machine, it's going to be Caleb Durgan. Just picking on you, Durgan. I love you. It's going to be Kenny Cudney starting in that number 9 spot. Nicholas Ham in 10th. Cameron Tuttle in the number 11 position. Billy Roberts in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field tonight in that number 13 spot, it's going to be the number 32 of Damian Ward. Outside of him, MDI TV eDirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson. Starting in 15th here tonight in the 916, it's going to be Nick Brundage with Michael Swank starting 16th. On that last row, on the inside, it's going to be Aaron Langley with Rockefeller with that thrilling transfer starting in 18th. Yeah, I get it, Brandon. It does suck when you don't know what happened. All right, down the front straightaway is going to be Ragin' Ray and Michael Hackett on that front row. How about Hackett making some noise? We haven't seen him in a top split in a while. Here he is, starting on the pole here tonight. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? When they going to fire off? 50 laps of action here tonight. Green flag is out. Oh, no. He carloaded him. Big wreck out of turn number 4. Big pile up as they come out of turn number 4. Is there no caution for that? How is there no caution? Oh, no. Big pile up on the front row. It looked like Ray came down and absolutely slaughtered the field. How many black flags do we have out here? This is going to suck. Oh, my God. That is unfortunate. Let's go back and take... Oh, my God. This one's about to get toxic, boys. All right, so we're going to go up here on Trevin Lane. Where is Lane? All right, it looks like Ray comes down and Lane is still there. Yeah, he just clobbers Lane into that inside wall. Big pile up. How did... Or it wasn't Lane. Who was it? It was Nick Story. Oh, it was Nick Story. That was my bad. Big pile up out of turn 4. So many cars caught up. So many black flags. Oh, man, that was messy. Yeah. That wasn't even on the second lap. That was coming to the green. All right, we're going to take a look at this. So, Ethan Bill, Caleb Durgan, Logan Herbert, and Michael Swank. So, 3 of the favorites here to possibly win tonight, as Durgan's just going to wall it. Get black flags on the opening lap. Durgan's going to go ahead and pull out. That is unfortunate. It is showing a lot of guys a lap down. I don't know how that would be accurate. I think they done broke the server. Wow. That's unfortunate, guys. Looking for the green flag. We're going to try this one again as they come out of turn at number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Ragin' Ray going to try to get up underneath Hackett. Can't quite get there as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide further back down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Going to be single file up at the front as they are 3 wide for 4th out of 4. Cudney gets a little bobbled up. They're going to get it situated. Here comes Griffin up underneath the 35. Battle for the lead as Ray makes contact. Big wreck. Big wreck out of 2. Ray goes tumbling. Caution flag comes out. All right, let's see what happened here. Ray looking to the inside. They just ran out of room there. Ray takes the tumble. Caution flag comes out as Michael Hackett leads the field in that number 3. This one has been a little bit of a rough one here tonight. Caution flag out for the second time here tonight. Only 2 laps complete. As Michael Hackett, it's going to be Michael Hackett, Trevin Lane, Kenny Cudney, Nicholas Ham, Cameron Tuttle, Ethan Bill, but Ethan has a black flag. Durgan went ahead and disconnected. Herbert's got a black flag. This is definitely rough for these guys here tonight. This is definitely rough. Herbert says, should have banned me for another week. Shake my head. Oh, that is unfortunate. I feel bad for Herbert, Durgan, and Swank and Ethan Bill. Definitely victims in that pileup. As we are going to re-rack them, restack them. We're going to try this one again. Can we get some green flag laps? Hackett leads the way. Now he's got Trevin Lane to his outside into number 35. As they look into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Hackett leading the way. When's he going to fire off? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to slide up the track. Michael Hackett in the lead into turn number 1. Trevin going to dig on that outside. Here comes Nicholas Ham looking down low, but Cudney going to dig to the outside. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. They might try to make it 3 wide with Trevin Lane. Not quite there as Ham is looking for the front of the field. Ham digging down on the bottom side in that number 45 through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of contact as Ethan Bill trying to make his way up in that number 14. Through turn number 3 and 4. Why'd they get black flags? Because when they have the stack up, and they pass before the line, it's horrible what iRacing does there. I'm not going to call it that way though, because technically they passed when they shouldn't have, even though they had no choice. John, thank you for the like. Out of turn number 4, side by side for that number 2 spot. Ham's going to get back in line, down into 1 and 2. Looking low on Trevin Lane. Good battle for this number 2 spot as they come down the back straightaway. Can Ham find his way around through turn number 3 and 4? Definitely looking better here than he did at Big Diamond as they come out of turn 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Nope, he's got to get back in line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. What's up, Carvey? Thank you for the like as they come out of turn 2. Drag race. Ham going to send it into turn number 3. Lane going to push up the track. They got a 2x2 out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Ham just does not have to drive off of turn number 4. That bottom side definitely digging a little bit better in turn number 1 and 2. I think he needs to find a way to push Lane up a lane through turn number 3 and 4 to get that drive off he needs. Lane's going to overshoot turn number 4 just a tick. That allows Ham to reel him back in. Just behind these guys, Cudney coming to play in that number 25 as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. High side, thank you for the share. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Cudney might have got a little bit of that inside wall. Here comes Nicholas Ham. Ham's got to get back in line down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Ships it in. Tries to get the drive off of turn number 2. Can't quite get it. He's got to get back in line. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Damian Ward making some moves in that number 32. Looking up underneath Tuttle. That's why I got so confused. Tuttle and Lane in the same car as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here I am, still digging down low. Can't quite get it to stick out. Oswego goes dirt once a year. I don't know if you knew that. This week's Super Dirt Week at Oswego. Down. Oh, he hit the wall. Trevin Lane gets the wall down the front straightaway. Opens the door wide open for Ham. Ham going to get a good run out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 2. Contact. Turn number 3 and 4. Oh, big crash into turn number 3 and 4. Caution flag comes out. All right, let's go take a look and see what happened. It is getting super toxic out there right now. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, that was nothing Ham could have done there. He got a little bit of contact with Lane. I think Lane might have come down a little bit. We're going to take another look at this one. But it looks like, yeah, they just lock wheels a little bit, make a little bit of contact. At the same time, Cudney goes to look down. They make contact. Cudney hard in the wall. Brundage up on the wall in turn number 3 and 4. Ethan Bill turned around. Caution flag is out for the third time here tonight. Yeah, super. Then they took the track away. It's actually pretty good at Oswego. Last year was really good. Yeah, that was rough. So Hackett going to lead the way here in that number 3 machine. I don't know. You and Hackett aren't that far off. I mean, Hackett's the number 12 car, right? You did fuck up on that start, though. All right, so we got a couple cars down on pit road. 2 of them are ones with black flags. It's going to be Michael Swake and Ethan Bill. Nick Brundage had to take the tow. I don't know if he's going to make it back out, but Hackett leading the way. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2, trying to get it single file. They do, kind of, for the top 2. Here comes Damian Ward. Damian Ward looking down low into turn number 3 and 4 as Tuttle gets the wall down the back straightaway. They're 4 wide at the back of the pack. 4 wide out of turn number 4. Big contact. Oh, we got one in the wall. That's Langley taking a ride down the front straightaway. No caution flag. He's going to stop on the track. Brings out the caution flag. All right, let's go take a look and see what happened here. I mean, we kind of did, but we're going to take a look again. Let's go take a look and see what exactly happened here. All right, so a little bit of contact right there. That really set a lot of it off right there. That kind of pushed the guys down low. It looked like Tuttle might have come down slightly. I mean, yeah, that kind of triggered it. That just triggered it as they have a chain effect, and Aaron Langley going to get the worst of that one as he absolutely demolishes that front straight wall. This is top split official, actually. User 259. I'll say the rest, but I don't feel like it right now. But yeah, this is top split official. I do these every Monday night. So most of the field is wrecked out. This has been a little bit of a derby here with 14 laps in the books here tonight. Can these guys clean it up? They're going to stack it up 2 by 2. Looks like we got 10 cars left out on the track. I don't know how Langley's still out there. Oh, I don't think he knows how he's out there. Look at the front end of this car. He is turning right to go straight. All right, so he's straight to go around the turns, but he is, I don't know why he's blinking so bad, but he is having to turn that wheel just to go down the straightaway. As Hackett going to look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Looks like bottom split tonight. It definitely does. Green flag is out. Hackett going to lead the way down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track. Here comes the 35, a lane down the back straightaway. Ward up to that number 3 spot. Nick Ham in 4th. Ham's going to stick it up underneath Ward. They're going to go 3 wide for 2nd out of turn number 4. A little bit of contact out of 4. They're going to get it back single file down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. The amount of it is insane how horrible this race is. I mean, the late models race phenomenal here. Through turn number 3 and 4, 3 wide for that number 2 spot. It is 3 wide out of turn 4. He's going to slide back in line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Back to side by side contact as Lane gets the outside wall. That's going to give Ward the second spot. Ham's looking for the third position. He's looking for more as he looks up underneath Ward. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be side by side for that number 2 spot. Almost contact. Tuttle going to get in the wall again, trying to keep it off of Nick Ham. Tuttle into the wall, or sorry, Lane into the wall again. He's going to go around. Caution flag comes out. All right, let's go see what Trev and Lane. So they get real close here. Might have been a little net code, but they touched a little bit. And then it gets outside wall in turn number 1 and 2. Goes around. Caution flag is out. It's not looking black on my side. If you're over on TikTok, can you see the screen? Let me know over on TikTok if the screen is working. Got one. Okay. Roundtree. Man, this is a rough one to watch, isn't it, Roundtree? Okay. All right. Just making sure. I had one person say it was black. All right. I just wanted to make sure one person did. It's Roundtree. Can I get your autograph? All right, they are single file forward now as there's definitely some conversation going on in the chat. I missed the straight. Was there a straight line? What happened? Walker, thank you for the like. Are you talking about when they touched down the straightaway? I definitely seen that. Glad you didn't make it. Yeah. This is definitely been a tough one tonight. Turn 3. Oh, I didn't see it. When did it happen? Just now? Like after the fact? Because I'll go back and look at that. Tell me who it was with. I'll go back and look at it in the next caution. Looking for the green flag into turn at number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, you're hearing it over Discord? It's going to be Hackett out front. Damian Ward in second. He's going to push Hackett around. Hackett sideways. They're wrecking. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Damian absolutely gets in the back of Hackett, turns him sideways in front of the field, and a big wreck ensues behind him. Are we going to have any cars that finish this one? That is going to be the question. That's worth the watch alone. Oh, you think it was Langley? I'll take a look. I'm going to go take a look and see what the fuck just happened there. All right, so watch up front here. And Ward just had the run off. Oh, my God. Wow. That was insane. I don't even really understand what happened there. Yeah, Ward just gets into the back of... Oh, Tuttle takes the worst of it. I think it was Tuttle. I don't know if it's Tuttle or Lane, but whoever it was got the worst of it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see if I can find... All right, we're... Oh, it was netcode. It was netcode. It was Herbert into the back. That wasn't a straight line. Herbert disappeared and absolutely drilled him. This is the biggest joke of... It's insane. I don't know what's going on here. Scott Helms, thank you for the like. Racer says average dirt Oswego race. You missed what happened? The big one or the one? So the one I just watched was the straight line they were talking about. Herbert blinked out and absolutely killed Langley when he came back. Green flag is out, or he wasn't even back. He was still gone. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Hackett leads the way. Here comes Nick Ham. Nick Ham has an opportunity to win this one here tonight as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, we got 12 cars on the track, 13, 14. There's some people just riding around as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Hackett leading the way. Hackett out front, Nick Ham in second, Story in that number 3 spot, Herbert Lane. So I must have been right about who went flying. I think it was Tuttle. Oh, we got one into the wall back there. That is going to be Rockefeller in that number 18. And these guys are racing hard for last down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Damian Ward trying to make his way around Billy Roberts so he can hopefully catch the rest of the field. Out front, it's going to be Hackett leading the way. That 97 Chevy, thank you for the follow. Okay, Ward got into the back of Hackett coming out of 2, and it was a big stack up. Cars flipping and everything. Roundtree, thank you for the follow. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be single file up at the front as they come out of turn number 4. So a little bit of breathing room for these guys. Nick Ham trying to go to work. Here comes Logan Herbert. Herbert has a black flag, remember, but he's not going to get the worst finish because, man, a lot of people have been wrecking here tonight. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Hackett leading the way down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Single file forward. Now here comes Langley. Oh, Herbert into the wall. I don't know how Langley's still driving that thing. That thing's got to be absolute junk. Brent Bone, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. The late model race is at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually I would say at the conclusion of this an hour, but we are only 26 laps into this one, and it's 8:48 already. Out of turn number 4, looks like Ham is closing the gap down the front straightaway. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Hackett leads the way. Nick Ham in second. Story and Lane make contact as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. I think Lane might have gone over the wall or he glitched out. So Lane must have glitched out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Nick Story in that number 3 spot. He's going to smack the wall. Tuttle in the number 4 spot trying to close the gap. Michael Swank, a lap car in that number 27, up in the mix as they come out of turn number 4, as Ham is definitely closing the gap on Hackett. I will. Down into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of contact with the wall for Story once again. That arounds Lane to close the gap. We got a caution flag again, as it looks like it might have included Logan Herbert here. All right, let's go see what happened to Herbert here. Oh, Herbert just gets the wall. Oh, my God. Herbert just gets the wall on the front straightaway and takes a tumble into 1 and 2, and he's out of the park. Oh, so Herbert going to be done for the night here as Hackett continues the lead. Ray was in it. he got in a little incident. Justin, thank you for the like over on Facebook. This has been a derby tonight, guys. Definitely a derby. Hopefully the late model race is a little better later on. Let's go take a look. Where are the late models? Port Royal this week? Port Royal, they got a big track too, so we'll see what they're able to do. Obviously, the big track did not work here. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. Ham, your roof is going to fly off. Hit mine. Ray says, Hackett, you suck. Maybe a 4700 that starts up front won't kill the field at the 10 p.m. All right, so looking for the green flag here once again as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 of 4. Just that little bit of chat. You guys can imagine what I've been hearing in my ears the whole time. The voice chat has been off the charts. Yeah, this has definitely been a derby. You're not lying, Justin. Down into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of contact for second. His Story going to clear the pass down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. He's looking for more as he gets up underneath Hackett. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. He's going to lose ground. Ham's going to get back the outside battle for that number 2 spot into turn number 1 and 2. Logan Hickerson mixing it up in this battle in the number 98 as he is slowly closing. So is Ward as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Hackett leading the way. Nick Ham in second. Story in third. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side for that number 4 spot. Damian Ward trying to break his way back up into the top 3. He's going to try to clear tunnel. Can't quite as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, he's going to continue to roll that bottom side tunnel back to the outside, down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Oh, Hackett into the wall. Nick Ham up underneath him. Out of turn number 2. Battle for the lead down the back straightaway as Ward's going to dig his way into the number 3 spot. Give Ward third. Nick Ham takes the lead into turn number 3 and 4. New race leader at the line. It's going to be Nick Ham down into 1 and 2. Hackett all over the back of him. Going to dive up underneath. 3 wide. Out of turn number 2. Ward's got to take advantage action. Lifts is out of it. Out of turn 2 down into turn number 3 and 4. Just went and saw. Oh. Yeah, it definitely is. You're not. Yeah, definitely. Here comes Ham back up underneath Hackett looking for that lead. Ward down low. 3 wide out of 2 once again. Ward's going to get the run. They're going to shuffle Ham back the third into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for the lead. Hackett and Ward going to touch a little bit as they drag race out of turn number 4. He's going to fall back in line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Ward down low. Hackett going to slap the wall. Ward going to go to the point. New race leader down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Isaac, what's up, buddy? Brock, thank you for the follow. Out of turn number 4, they're going to dive up underneath Ward. Not quite as they come down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. 3-man battle for the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, Damian Ward leads the way. Remember, he took a tumble. He's to the point as Ham going to dig down low on Hackett as they head through turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 12 laps to go at the line. 12 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Damian Ward leads the way. Hackett going to dig on that high side in the number 3. Down the back straightaway. I think the bottom side is starting to come in as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Ham down low. He's going to bounce off the inside wall. Ham gets a little bit of that inside wall as they come down the back straightaway, or front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to keep it single file forward now as Ward is beginning to check out. He's got a 9/10 of a second lead down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Hackett. He's going to shove it in hard into turn number 3 and 4. Looking at the bottom. That bottom side might be starting to come in as he gained a 10th as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, that slider line definitely is not working. That's where he's losing it all as Ward's going to dig out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Nick Ham down low looking for second. Come on, Logan. T, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Down the front straightaway. Caution flag comes out. That is not what Damian Ward wanted to see. All right, let's go take a look and see what happened here. It looks like Rockefeller going to be in this one. Is he just going to bounce off the wall? Oh, he was catching that outside wall in the Conti. Yep, he got the little part of the wall that jars out a little bit. Big hit for Rockefeller down the back straightaway. He's going to go around. Caution flag comes out. Ray is no longer in there, Mabel. He had a big wreck. All right, it's going to be Damian Ward out front leading the way. Michael Hackett second. Nick Hammond third. Tuttle, Hickerson, Langley, Griffin, Roberts, Rockefeller, your top 9. Oh, somebody sent me some roses. I have no clue who it is, but thank you for the 12 roses. Ethan, thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. That's why I didn't see it. I didn't see the name. Okay, yep, yeah. He had a big wreck. Well, at least it's a single file start. That's going to help Ward a lot here as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I think we're looking for the green flag this time by... as it looks like Herbert is pulling back out on the track. There's a few cars that are lapped down that are still out there. Into turn number 3 and 4. It looks like we got 9 cars left on the lead lap as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out on turn number 4. Good jump by Ward. Hackett's going to pull away from Ham just a bit, but Ham's going to get a run off of turn number 4. Closes that gap back into 1 and 2. He's going to dive up underneath that 3 as they head through turn number 3 and 4, or 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. A little bit of contact. Ham's got to hold on to it as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 8 laps to go at the line. 8 laps to go as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Damian Ward leads the way out front down the back straightaway, single file for the top 3. Battle for that number 4 spot is MDI TV eDirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson, putting the work on that number 14. And how is Aaron Langley still out there? Yeah, Ward's looking good right now. I'll keep an eye on those intervals as we head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Hickerson going to lose a ton of ground. We're going to go back up here as we got a battle for the number 2 spot as Ham is looking up underneath Hackett. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be all Damian Ward out front as Hackett tries to fend off the 45 JR of Nicholas Ham as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Darren says, let's go 32. Darien. There's an A on at the end of that. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Hackett's going to pop the wall just a bit. That could bite him here, as every time he does that, that closes Ham back in as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it is going to be 4 laps to go. 4 more laps for Damian Ward. Can he hold on? Here comes Nicholas Ham. He's going to try to slide Hackett. No, he keeps it low out of turn number 2. Hackett tries to get the run on the outside. It slows down as Ham going to ship it into 3 and 4. Parks it up the track. Here comes Hackett back down low. Hackett going to get low on Nicholas Ham as they head into 1 and 2. A little bit of contact on entry. Somehow they keep it straight. Ham went back with the crossover out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. It is Oswego Speedway, Justin. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Back to the number 2 spot goes Ham. Here comes Hackett back down low. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Hackett going to go back to the top side. Nicholas Ham working that low side through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Rachel, thank you for the share as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be white flag in the air. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they come down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. He gets them. They both wreck into 1 and 2. Second and third. That's going to move Tuttle and Hickerson into the number 2 spot. Battle for second. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Ward with the win. Who's going to get second as they come out of 4? It's going to be Tuttle, Hickerson, Langley, and Rockefeller. Your top 5. How did Langley do that? Yeah, great comeback by Damian Ward. Damian Ward taking the win here tonight. Let's go back and take a look at what just happened for second. Wow. We got the Let's Go Wards everywhere on all the channels. We're going to go back and take a look and see the deal with Nick Ham and Hackett. Hackett just tries to push it in, gets into the back of Ham. Hackett did crash himself here because he could have just went around, but he didn't. I think some of that was him. Ham's going to get stuck up in the wall. That is unfortunate there as Damian Ward takes the win here tonight. What a battle coming to the line as Damian Ward wins the opener. Let's go ahead and go through tonight's results. It's going to be a little wonky because of the black flags. Yeah, it might not be so bad because I think there was so much chaos that they kind of finished where they would have finished. I think. So Damian Ward going to have the win. Cameron Tuttle in second. Logan Hickerson in third. Going to be Aaron Langley in that number 4 spot. Rockefeller in fifth. Michael Hackett in sixth. Nicholas Ham in seventh. Curtis Griffin in eighth. Going to be Billy Roberts in that number 9 spot. Logan Herbert in 10th. Michael Swank in 11th. Ethan Bill in 12th. Ragin Ray 13th. Nick Story 14th. Trevin Lane 15th. Brundage 16th, Kenny Cudney 17th, and Caleb Durgan rounds out the field in that number 18 spot. Let's go see if Damian Ward is in here for an interview. Let's go check it out. Where are you at, Ward? Oh, he is. He's here. You won the Derby. You won the Derby.
I won the Demolition Derby. Love to see it.
Man, that was crazy from the start. I just don't even know what to say. Good run. That car was fast. You had to dig up through, regardless of what happened on the start there. You had a lot of work to do tonight. Couple times. We got Tuttle. Durgan wants a last place interview. We're gonna pull. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We're going to pull Durgan up here. We're going to pull Durgan up here for the last place interview, too. So.
Perfect.
Hey, can everyone hear me? Can chat hear me?
Oh, they can definitely hear you.
I'm not trying to be rude, but Ray Ramey, if you're in the chat, you really need to learn how to restart in a race because you wrecked literally every good car that was in that field because you don't know how to restart or start a race. You wrecked, well, you gave me, Ethan Bill, and Logan Herbert black flags.
Yeah, love Ray Ramey. Thank you so much.
3 of the top, I'd say 5 good drivers in there.
I figured
like Damian and Kenny, but
three favorites to win definitely got black flags. And Swank.
It was just unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like that race was just. It's unfortunate because I've ran a lot of races at Oswego, and a lot of them have been good.
Yeah, I agree.
I just figured I'd come in here to, let everyone know that DDPC will be back next week to lay, I don't know if this is PG or not, but an ass kicking to each and every one of you. Because we will be qualifying on the pole, so no dumb stuff happens on the start. Lead every lap. Watch and see.
You only qualified that far back because you wanted to have some fun.
I honestly,
Look, Hackett surprised us all.
Hackett was good. In the money race we ran, he wasn't bad.
Yeah,
good enough.
I mean,
sorry, I had to put that in there. I can't stand him.
It's just unfortunate that a lot of good cars.
It's unfortunate that race went the way it did because it had the potential to be a great race. It really did.
I was so excited to park my money mat wrap next to the Shepherd sign, post the win, be a big party. But then Ray Ramey came along on the restart or the start and killed everyone. So
I don't know why Hickerson didn't make his way up in here. He got third, but anyway.
Hickerson's probably doing schoolwork, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just picking on him. But good run, Damian. Let me ask you, man, how crazy. I know you got a good run off of 2, got into the back of Hackett. Some of that was probably lifting off, trying not to wreck yourself and him, and absolute chaos. Sets loose coming out of turn 2. You go tumbling. Was that Lane or Tuttle that went tumbling on the top side?
Me.
Yeah,
that was Tuttle.
I know the cars are the same. I didn't know. The ladder might be different.
Rollover for both me and
that was
Tuttle.
me. I heard dead silence for like 3 seconds.
But you dig your way back up through the field. That was absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, I mean, we didn't qualify great. I did not listen to Kenny, nor did I listen to Caleb, and I rolled bottom, and we went. I think P. How many of there were? Uh, I didn't. It wasn't hot at all. We Let me look at the qualifying. We went.
You didn't qualify well at all.
P17.
Yeah.
Not. It wasn't great at all. We were able to pick up 2 spots, just barely put it in the show. In the heat race, I kind of just followed Cameron Tuttle up there. The feature, I
I don't even know.
can't believe I avoided half of what happened there.
Yeah, that was insane.
I was making moves early on. I really enjoyed racing around this place. So I'm kind of upset to see how that race went, but I mean, it went good it went good for me.
Yeah, I might have to broadcast another one just to show how well it races, because that certainly did not.
Let me know what one you broadcast, because I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I gotta back it up. I found myself on my lid after getting into the back of Hackett. I got a really good run. I knew where the line was. None of the leaders were running it correctly.
Yeah.
I got to second. I ran my line. I knew where the line was, and I got to his back bumper. I buried out of the throttle, but you'll never.
Because I met him.
I will never touch the brake for Michael Hackett. I severely dislike him. I'll make that well known. I don't like Michael Hackett, so I don't feel bad for doing it. I mean, it was my fault. I don't feel bad for doing it. We got a message from Drew Walton.
We all agree with you, Curtis. We all agree with you. Race was a shit show since Curtis.
Can someone tell Curtis that he's irrelevant? That'd be awesome.
He just heard you.
Okay, perfect.
But great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Man, I gotta thank the guys over at Speed Ranch, Caleb, Kenny, DDPC, KCP, Ray Ramey Graphics, for not only the absolute beautiful piece that he put together for this race, but also for putting me back on all fours after the rollover on lap 21, 20, one of those two. I had all the guys messaging me during the whole race. Anybody that wrecked out early on, everybody was cheering for me. So, I mean, we came from deep twice, put it up front, and just ran away with it. I got to thank Cameron Tuttle. Me and him talked a lot throughout that race to just bounce ideas off of each other on how to get to the front. And a lot of them included, just get out of my way. I'll use my right side door bar.
We got everything he came through to come back and win.
Oh, yeah.
We got beef in the chat.
Watching at home, I think my grandmother, my father, my girlfriend.
Give him hell D, says Brett.
Who's Brett? Wait,
Brett
what?
Bone.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do mini stocks on Wednesdays, little chief.
I don't want to take the spotlight away from Cameron Tuttle. Let's.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to Tuttle. I was just trying to get caught up on the chat. Cameron Tuttle had a little bit of a turtle head there a couple times. Man, you had to work for it. It definitely looked like your twin car had a little bit better run going early on, but man, you were there at the end, and that's a lot of what it took.
Yeah, that was the first official, obviously, Oswego. I've raced probably, I don't know, 50 laps there since it came out, because I'm not on as much as I once was, but it was fun. I mean, I had fun. I know a lot of guys didn't, but I kept my nose clean as best I could, and we ended up in the front.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you were fast. You were keeping up. It's not like it was a fluke, but it's definitely not the easiest thing to avoid some of the chaos that happened there. Oh, is it not showing it?
I think we started, 11th, and the next day I knew we were up to like 6th, so I was just trying different lines and seeing what was working, and it wasn't really working how the IRL Oswego is. Normally it's right around the bottom, but it was actually really racy, and I had a lot of fun racing with Damien, and I know Nick Story was up there at one point, and after getting on my lid, I decided to just let her go, and it felt pretty good after that, so maybe I gotta just flip it over a few times.
Yeah, that could be it. I'm trying to show the infinite windows for Damien, just so he can see who was messaging.
I'm supposed to look.
Can you see?
I'm scrolling through the chat on my phone right now.
It's the TikTok. He said C-Town. But anyway, Tyler Reed down here. I haven't seen this guy in forever.
C-Town. Wait, I'm confused.
I don't know if you can see the chat in the window that I just showed. But anyway, great run, Cameron. Good to see you out front. Why don't